This video covers section 10.5, graphing quadratic functions using properties. Objective 2, find the maximum or minimum value of a quadratic function. When we graph a parabola, we either have a highest point or a lowest point at the vertex. We call these points maximums and minimums. When we state that maximum or minimum value, we give the y value of the vertex. It occurs at the x value, but the y value is the lowest or highest the graph ever gets. We know the graph opens up if a is greater than 0, which means we'll have a minimum then, and the graph opens down if a is less than 0, and we'll have a maximum there. Remember, the vertex is not the maximum or minimum value. The y-coordinate of the vertex is the maximum or minimum value of the function. So in example 4, we determine whether the quadratic function is a max or a min. And if a is 2, the graph opens up. That'll be the lowest possible point on the graph. So we have a minimum. And in G, a is negative, which means we have a graph that opens down, which means we have a highest possible point on the graph, which means we have a maximum. To find that value, we have to first figure out where it occurs. The x value of the vertex, negative b over 2 times a, which means it occurs at 2, but the actual minimum value is the y value of the vertex. 2 times 2 squared minus 8 times 2 plus 1. 8 minus 16 is negative 8, plus 1 is negative 7. So we say it has a minimum of negative 7, and then it occurs where it happens at x equal to 2. Letter B, the maximum occurs at an x value of the vertex at negative b over 2 times a, which is 5. The actual maximum value is whatever the y value is at x equal to 5. Negative, or the opposite of 5 squared, plus 10 times 5 plus 8. This is negative 25 plus 50, which is 25 plus 8, which is 33. So we have a maximum of 33. We really should say maximum value of 33 at x equal to 5. Minimum value of negative 7 and occurs at x equal to 2. So again, that maximum or minimum value is the y value, and it occurs at the x. And this concludes the video for section 10.5, graphing quadratic functions using properties. Objective 2, find the maximum or minimum value of a quadratic function.